Hi friends, welcome to Aishu's DIY. Today we will design a necklace using Bargain Bead Box subscription for the month of March 2024. So we received this pinch bail in the box and also this beautiful blue beads and then the peach color. Both are gemstones. The peach are matte and the blues are shiny. So I thought a contrast would be really nice. So I just strung up a couple of times and somehow this is what I came up with. It looks kind of nice for me. So the spacer beads we got like 4, 8, 12 and 14. So I am going to save these two. Obviously I use the rest here, and this is the pattern I came up with. In the middle I thought I will do directly with the orange, but then just one bead or one of this um, the blue bead seemed to be good. So the pinch pail, what I did was I opened up the pinch pail. I took my Tweezers pliers, inserted it into the pinch part, and then just pulled it apart like that, so that I can insert this gemstone bead into it. Now you just pinch it with your fingers. You can do it with your pliers as well, but my fingers are more than sufficient for this. So this is a bead stringing wire, soft flex, soft touch, medium. In this kind of wire, I think for this kind it's 49 strands as well. For this you need a size 1 crimp. It's not mentioned here, but that's what you would need. So I'm just using it in this silver color. I know that's the one I have. I do have the other colors in soft flex, which is this metallic copper, which I wanted to use. This is also medium, but the point was, like, it's so pretty. I didn't want to hide the entire this in this design. The entire wire will be hidden. I can use that colored wire for some projects wherein I am going to expose the cord or the wire as such. So if you think about it, I need to cut this. I'm working with this wool. I just strung everything together. I wanted to add seed beads or spacer beads, but then I just thought I will do a simple one, simple stringing, not much. I know here there is 2 and 3. I need to adjust that, of course, but if you look at the length, it's about, say, 7.5 inch on one side, 7.5 on the other. So totally it will be only 15 inches of the necklace, which will not be sufficient going around my. So if you add your toggle, then that would give 16, which will cut it really close to my neck. And for this pendant, I would like it to sit a little bit down just above my chest, kind of. So if I use the toggle, I will not have much. So I have to either add some other beads, which I can add the Amazonite beads that we received in the box, or some of the peach beads, which I didn't want to use. These are nice and big chunky beads, which I want to save for some other project. And also using an Amazonite would completely go away from my palette here. So not, I would say, palette, but still I haven't added any Amazonite in this middle, and I have already strung this 3 times, so I don't want to do it again. And I like the contrast to be with the peach and the blue color. One is smooth, one is matte, which I like. And this Amazonites are mattes, so I didn't incorporate it here, so I don't want to do it in the back, which will not be good. So I'm not using the toggle clasp, but you can as well use the toggle clasp. You can use seed beads in between these beads. You can use spacer beads in between these beads to make it a little bit longer, and still choose to use the toggle clasp. I'm going to use the lobster claw anyway. I really like that. So, and then some chain. We got some chain in the box, so I can use chain in the back for a little bit more length. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do first is take some crimp bead, which is this right here. Yeah, I have a copper crimp, so that should do. So these are bead lawn bead crimps, size 1. 2 of those. As you guys can see, it is a size 1. Okay, and for this purpose I'm gonna use my crimping pliers, which is right here. Okay, one side, hopefully take this one off. Yep, so I take this, okay, and put it through my lobster claw, come back, it's actually not going through. I really like soft flex a lot, but probably I should use a crimp tube instead of a crimp bead. Yeah. So size 1 crimp doesn't go. We should remember this. I really like soft flex a lot. The only thing I don't like is they don't mention anything about the crimp beads on the top of the soft flex wire, which if they do include, that'll be really nice, because in bead-along wire you will have that specifically on the top. Let me show you guys one so that I can let you guys know exactly what I mean by that. Here it is. Okay, where is my bead-along? Yes, so this is a bead-along 49 strand as well. Okay, and you can see it's silver plated and it says size 1 crimp bead and size 2 crimp tube. It says clearly, which is very, very convenient for us to decide which one does go through and which one don't. So when they make it, if they can make it that way, that would be really nice. So anyways, so put it through the tube, push it all the way down. See how it crisscrosses? It always crisscrosses inside the tube. So you just need to make sure that the wire runs parallel. Go to the first, the hole inside, closer to the handle, and press it horizontally. Okay, and then then go vertically with the first hole and then make it tight. Can you see that? Now it's nice and tight. Go around once more just to be secure and give it a tug. It's nice and secure right there. Move your beads. Try to put the beads on top. It does go through, which is nice. And push all the beads down towards your other end. Over here I'm gonna cut. See, I'm still working with the spool. Now I would cut. Just leave a little bit and I would give it a cut. And here I need to change this. So as I said, I did choose to use the bead caps and the and the spacer bead, but means because I really liked it that way. You don't have to do it. It's not a compulsion. Whichever pattern you like, you can string. I wanted to use the materials from the box rather than my own stash, so that's why I did this. See, this one is see this, I want a little bit space and I want to keep it in a U form and check whether everything is proper. This is the only time you can make any changes if you want to, and you can go ahead and take your crimp tube, and I'm gonna take the chain. I didn't cut the chain yet, so anyways I need a little bit of length in the back. This, as I said, it won't be enough, so I want this chain, one end of the chain, and I'm gonna directly put it in the chain. I know it's not standard practice, but if you want, what you can do is I have some closed jump ring. In my stash, which is this. And some open jump rings. I'm using both. So I like my open jump ring, the end of my chain, closed jump ring here. See? Add it and bring it back through the crimp tube and through a bead or two. Just a bead is also enough. Take your if you leave a little bit more wire, it would be much more easier to do, so always remember that. Okay, so here we go. I pulled it up and then I'm fine with everything, so this loop is good enough as well. And we need a little bit of a gap. I told you, just a little bit of breathing space is always needed, so let that be. Go ahead and go with your crimp. If the loop becomes big, make sure you pull it, and then squeeze, then squeeze one more time vertically. Okay, now cut the cord. Once I have that cut, I'm gonna add the chain. So what you can do is you can open up the chain. So these links are openable. I would like to use my bent nose pliers to open up the chain link and add it to this closed jump ring. Okay, and then close it. See that bent part of the pliers is very helpful in opening and closing a jump ring or a chain link like that, like this. Okay, and then you can add how much ever inch you want. I would add about say 3 inch, and then again open up a link. So go back and forth, never twist and open up. I mean, twist and open up, never open up like this, otherwise it will distort the shape. Now add your bigger jump ring, and when you close it, use this bent part of the pliers and close it shut. So here we have the chain left, which we will use it for another project. And then now we got our necklace. It's a simple stringing project, but I really like the look of it. And I added the pinch bell that we got from the box, and the peach color looks nice in contrast to the blue, and I really like the way this turned out to be. I wanted to make a earring with these two, which will match exactly to this necklace, but this is not even drilled through. It's drilled only a little bit. Let me show you guys what I mean by it. Say, take a piece of wire and just stick to it. See, it goes only this much only goes through, so that's half drilled or quarter drilled. Okay, so you don't have a hole here, it's only drilled this much. So you need something like what do you call it? I forgot what is the name of it, but it has like hook and a ice. It's like a it's like a head pin, not a eye pin, but short. Okay, and then you glue it inside, and then you can, with the loop you can have a earring hanging, or as a pendant or something like that. So that thing, I do have it, but I wonder if I have it in copper or not. I don't think so I have it in copper. I might have it in silver or antique silver, but I don't have it in copper for sure. So I need to figure out something. I really like this to be a earring, but as you guys can see, as I told in the unboxing video as well, mine is a little bit, this one is much more darker than this one. In person, actually, it's much more. Maybe in the camera it's not looking that way, but in person this one is much more darker than this. So I'm just wondering whether I should do it as a earring or as a pendant, something like that. So I still haven't figured that out yet. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you do like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.